Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm the head coach at Kids Fit Club, and we have sessions in Southwest London, Northwest London. I'm really passionate that physical education not only improves their fine and gross motor skills, but their social and emotional skills. Socially, when kids come together in a group setting, when they're playing football or they're trying to problem solve together, you kind of see them work through the problems together, and the emotional side from losing a point to working through with them to say, look, sometimes you're going to lose a point, sometimes you're going to win, and that's part of life. A lot of these kids who've been with me since the start, I've seen a lot of their confidence grow in terms of even being in the playground. A lot of parents tell me there's a huge confidence boost through physical activity sessions, which transfers into a lot of things like being in the playground, being with other kids. And for me, that's everything I want to hear, because I think it not only starts with the physical activity sessions, but outside of that. We live in a generation now where everyone's glued on their screen. So I want to make sure that kids are outside, running around, being as physical as they can. So I got really curious about, how much sports are they doing before they get into primary school. And I later found out a lot of these nursery schools and preschools in the UK really don't have any suppliers or dedicated PE teachers who come in to teach them sport. I like being at the birth of where they can be inspired by sports, and I wanted to make it as fun as possible, because at that age, if it's not fun, you can lose their interest in a heartbeat. I wanted to make it a club where it feels inclusive. It feels like there's its own little community where people come together, whether it be parents or kids. Really, it's about bringing friends together, making sure it's fun, playing as many activities as they can, and exposing them to different types of sports, whether it be cricket, rugby, football, or athletics, or an agility course. I deal with 1.5 to 6-year-old kids, and we bracket them into 4 different age groups. So it goes 1.5 to 2.5, which is our youngest groups. And this is like really foundational movements, whether it be just learning to walk along our agility courses that we have, throwing footballs or trying to kick a football for the first time. Then we move on to 2.5 to 3-year-olds. This is where we start to refine it a bit more, whether we might play tennis. And then we move on to 3 to 4-year-olds, where we develop it even further. So we might do rugby, we might do athletics, we might do cricket with them. And then our last age group is 4.5 to 6. This is where we start to build team games and make sure there's a big element of team involvement, where you need to work together to try solve maybe a particular problem, or to try be Coach Lucas in a particular game. It doesn't matter whether the kids coming as a beginner into sports, or the parents might think they're future Olympians. It should be for everyone, no matter the background.